So today I'm opening Wave 3 of Turtles of Grayskull, Masters of the Universe by Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Very happy and excited to open up, especially these two figures, this is what I had planned to open today, and then realized I am so far behind. I might as well open the whole wave. It makes sense. These two, this one's silly. This one's creepy and maybe too detailed, but once I have these in my hands, I usually think they're the best. But these two even go together. The Casey Jones figure is probably my favorite from this whole crossover collection. We don't get humanoids very often in Masters of the Universe. I guess you would call them humanoids, human characters or human-like characters. Is there a name for that? He just comes with so many weapons. He's got his hockey bag. Is Casey Jones Canadian? I don't know much about Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but hockey is pretty much a Canadian sport only. Maybe if you're from the Midwest or something. Coolness. I don't even know where. Is it Chicago pizza? Pizza was such a big. New Jersey? No, I have no idea where. Maybe it's the streets of New York. I have no idea. Let me know in the comments below. We are opening up Casey Jones. We are opening up Teela. Check out the art on the back. So good. I love how good these two look together, by the way. They look like they match. And yeah, very, very cool to get new figures. And then we have... Did I show you what's going on here? I don't know. I can't wait to open the Merman. Waiting for him to come in the mail. Yes, and he's coming really soon. And then I'm going to open up him and Mossman together, the two super translucent figures from this collection. It shows that you take her turtle shell shield off. Oh yeah, that's where I was wondering where it said that. It says it right there. Shell kicking warrior goddess. That's really funny. And I can't wait to open that. And then what's going on here? This is, oh look, there's Hordak here. He's from one of the later waves before they went into the Snake Men over in Turtle Land too. I don't know why there's so much snake action going on. Okay, he's got the silly wig, which it shows you it comes off, which this is one of the figures where you can make the head normal. I really do like what they're doing with the Thundercats, though, where you can actually make them look like real Thundercats. That's incredible. What I'm curious about is they're not as Masters of the Universe. They're not as one buck fits all. They all have different body types, which is very strange for the Masters of the Universe franchise. I don't know why they did that. I don't know why they just didn't make them all the same shape and size. I love reusable parts. That is why I love these. Hordak. That Hordak is really cool. Can't wait to open him. And then on the back here we have we opened this one already? I think I remember having this weapon. And then who's in the back there? Who's that? And then this is this crazy. Does he actually glow in the dark? It says fits. How am I supposed to know what that word is? Kushagarma in hand. Evil samurai of destruction. I guess I'm not enough down on my samurai weapons. Maybe if somebody said it, I would understand. Anyway, this is a really cool wave. I'm going to grab my scissors. I think we looked enough at the outside of the box. Something that I noticed here, though, was He-Man and whoever the blue bandana turtle is. He-Man, blue bandana turtle. He-Man, blue bandana turtle. I guess that must mean that these are all heroic warriors. And then over here, This is the only evil one from the wave. That might be what's going on here. Why they changed the card. Maybe that's why they changed the cards. Let's go. So I'm assuming they all have the same comic book. I gotta save my card, of course. This microphone better be working. Come on. Should I pause the video as I cut this open? So if you haven't heard me say before, what I do is I take these out like this, and later I will go back with precision scissors and cut the rest of the plastic off of this, and then save the card. I save all the cards. Some of them are in better shape than others, depending on where I got them from. But I guess as long as I have the card in general, that's all I want. But I would ideally, you know what? I think I saw somebody with Hot Wheels collector paint acetone around where the thing is, and this pulled right off. I might have to experiment with that one day. The cards are really thick though, which I like. I'm so happy. These ones aren't as thick as the new Masters of the Universe ones. Alright, we're getting schematic drawings in this wave, which I like to collect these as much as I like to collect the figures. So that tells us how the parts can be separated, which parts can be, and which parts cannot be. And I love these. I love this artwork so much. That doesn't look like AI drew it. And then this artwork, I always love the cross cell on the back of these. This is an American comic, so we've got all of the text inside. Is this thicker? 2, 3. I think it's got extra pages. I don't know, but I guess I'll flip through the comic book now, because there's Casey. So cool. And then there's, I guess the girls don't count for me as humanoid characters, because usually when there's a girl, the girls are always real girls. Interesting. Have you ever noticed that? First time I thought of that. I mean, if we ever get the She-Ra ones that are, one's a scorpion, but girls are always girls, and then boys are skunks and claw and crabs. And is he a crab? Is Clawful a crab or a lobster? I guess he's a crab. I don't know if I let you take a look at that comic enough anyway, but I do like the art. It's really cool. She's looking really good. Can't wait to open that. All right. The comics are all going to be the same, so... I think I will pause so we can just get them all out. We can get them all out, and I'll line them up, and I'll do it that way so that I'm not stressing myself out, and you don't have to sit here listening to me crumple plastic. I don't know where this came from. That's what's really bad. I think it was just loose in there. There's a lot of cool accessories. I can't believe it. There's going to be so many accessories with this wave, with so many great things. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. These are, in fact, incredible. Sorry, it got really hot here. It's like 110. I'm dealing with it, though. They came, I tried to not react to while I was opening them, but I can't believe how many weapons he comes with. I haven't revealed his face yet. I don't know what he looks like. This wig fell off constantly, though, so... that is something that we'll have to deal with. But I guess I'll start with who is this guy anyway? It's Michelangelo. Michelangelo is the orange turtle. Alright, so let's check out what he's doing. He's got this wig. It comes off quite easily. It actually stays on pretty good too. Bright and colorful. I really like the colors on this guy. Very nice and well painted too. He's got a loincloth. I don't know if any of these parts are reused. This loincloth looks like it could possibly be, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is made especially for him. They got special arm things on. I guess what I'm gonna have to do is dismantle these as I go, but first I guess what I should do is put all of their stuff, their possible things on. So we've always, well, not always, but it's very common, and maybe always, we get these turtle shell shields, which I think was such a smart thing to do, where they act as shields, but they also clip onto the back. The only bad downside is that they have to have the armor on if they want to have the shields, and that's kind of a little upsetting. Like I said, with the Thundercats, they're making them so they can really look like Thundercats. These guys, you can't make them look like turtles on their own, unfortunately. But at the same time, I like that they're Masters of the Universe, so it makes them authentic, real Masters of the Universe action figures. So that's what's really cool. Alright, so you saw all of that, and let's get him fully dressed into his nunchucks, which are made with real plastic chains. Well, part of them are. This part is attached, or maybe it needs to be broken apart. Maybe it's made with, maybe these are made with like, where's the camera? Maybe these are made with like laser printers, or what do you call it? 3D printing. Are some of them connected and some of them aren't? Yeah, over here some of them are connected and some of them aren't. I don't know, I guess I'll have to mess with that later, but I mean, it's not like I mind that much. They do like chain around and they look really good. Nunchucks, so cool. Headband, really silly wig. I guess that's it. Let's dismantle. Look, I really like the color of his skin. I like that they made the top of the boots with his feet coming out, so they're more like ankle wraps. I mean, he is one cool looking figure. Let's pop the wig. Don't think that this comes out, no. The faces, they're so big. They're so like bigger than regular, I guess because of their heads, that it really scales them up. But let's remove that. Here, let me move this up even closer. And then we can take off the shield. And look at this, like man-at-arms. We got a lot of man-at-arms stuff going on in this collection, with the little spikes on them, and the orange, of course, is man-at-arms color. I can't see what I'm dropping in the. All right, and then you see here, that's for to put this on the back of here, and then he has battle armor, which is what that looks like a battle armor He-Man chest plate. Okay, and this opens up very strangely, like so. Am I really gonna take everything off? Yeah, let's see how turtley we can make him by taking off these. Hopefully it says an L and an R if they're not the same. So those things pull off, and then you can pull off his bra. Holy, that's really weird that it's just a belt and shoulders, and it's very, very He-Man harness, again with the nibbits, notches, nubbles, screws, whatever those things are. Cool. And then just this really cool cutout design on the back. Like, what's that shape? What's that all about? Does it mean anything? This is plugged in together, and I like the feel of this plastic so much. Yet kind of like, weird. It's like asymmetrical when it's put together. I don't know. It's so good. So many, and there's no paint on this. This is something that I really, really like. All right, and then we can take off his loincloth will come off to reveal his regular standard Masters of the Universe furry underwear. And then he's got the battle armor chest plate on there, which maybe this is a reused part. Not a figure that I have opened yet, and look at how, when they do paint deco like that, like it's a sticker, it looks so good. So yeah, I kind of like them. I remember having the 2000X figures, and it was just too much going on. They really McFarlaned them up, and I used to, like, when I bought them, I used to remove all of their armor and just display them, take away all of the stuff that came with them and display them just like that, because it simplified them and made them more toyetic, which is what I'm down with. But he looks really good like this. So I'm totally happy. I'm selling all of my Ninja, well, not all of them, but all of the repro Ninja Turtles that I bought. I think I definitely am going to sell them, because this makes me happy. All right, next up, I'm saving Casey Jones for last. Let's go to Skella. What do they call this guy? They call him Skeletor. So it's Skeletor, and he comes also with some kind of crazy nunchucks. I put his wristband back on. He looks better in the drawing, I think. I don't know, very 2000X. Speaking of 2000X, with this on here, and then this loincloth, and they did a lot of samurai stuff. They did a lot of Eastern influence things on the Masters of 2000X. But he looks good, and look at that. Look at that tattered cape. I like a cape that isn't made of cloth. And then we got some more samurai details going on the back there. And look, he's got a place to put on a shell, but he doesn't come with one, hopefully. Hopefully I didn't lose it, but I like that mix and match possibility. But I wonder why they did that. So he must have a shared part. So wait, no, we're not ready. We're not ready to dismantle him yet. Let's put this crazy Havoc Staff nunchuck in his hand. Like, what is up with that? Are they slightly different? No, they're the same. I thought they were the same but different. Two tiny Havoc Staffs that are attached with a chain. Again, the links are individual for the most part. I think they're all supposed to be. And then, oh, Casey's, they're all falling apart behind me. Casey's helmet fell off. I just saw his face. He comes with this vial. How vile is this vial? What is in there? What's the story behind it? I'm gonna have to read the comic book. I mean, all these little details are so cool. He looks so good. I like the fluorescent green. The paint's okay. He's my least favorite from this collection. Now that I saw what Michelangelo, that's right. Michelangelo looked like when he was stripped down. He looks better, but maybe Skeletor will look better stripped down. Did I show you the other schematic drawings? Love it. Love it. Silly. And I showed you the other one here. Let me take those out of the way because I don't want to destroy them. And then now, let's one more look. Regular Skeletor feet, very 2000X anklets. Let's get his cape off. Let's get his havoc chucks out of the way. Havoc chucks, huh? And then without his cape, so I have to put his head back on. And I'm also noticing this backbone detail on the back of his helmet, which looks so good. This is a very common thing we see. Masters of the Universe likes to use these antennae square spike things. I want to put the ram on his forehead, on his middle eye. So cool. All right, let's take the rest off and check out the color of his skin. That's what this is made out of. Again, really nice rubbery plastic. Love it. Different details on all sides. They did not paint the back, but they did paint the front. Would have I preferred if they didn't paint it at all? Yes. But I know you guys like the paint. There's a lot there. Yeah, there's a little too much paint going on in this figure for me, but I love this. Look how good that looks. See? Look, what if we did this? That's more what I'm into. just like the original figures. They didn't have paint on their armor. So cool. And then these just come off like so. And this is a really strange color skin. I keep forgetting. I mean, there's so much for me to open. The Stranger Days. Wait, is that what it's called? No, Stranger Days is a good movie. The Stranger Things. The Stranger Things figures. The Skeletor has really, He-Man and Skeletor both have really crazy colored skin. It's kind of reminding me of that, but I keep forgetting to open those. Well, I don't forget. I know that I want to open them. Maybe those are next. Maybe those are next. Maybe those are tomorrow, because I'm really excited to open up those 2 new figures, and I have both of those sets. But that is what Skeletor looks like, stripped down. Maybe I would want to put this back on just to see. No, I like him better completely stripped down. He looks cooler. I like the matching. The head doesn't really go, but maybe if he holds this vial, maybe that matches. No, it's blue. Stuff in there is blue. I like him. Maybe his neck doesn't sit low enough. I mean, it is a skull head. It's supposed to be smaller. Anyway, that's him. Those are probably 2000X anklets. I should have these figures. There's too many figures, though, to grab them all and compare them. He's cool. I like him. Let's move on. Look at all this stuff. Oh, that's what we want to do. Sorry, there. Put this cape on. There we're going. That's the thing. The asymmetrical cape. That's so cool. I mean, that is a really good piece. Who are they going to give this to? Is this going to be Eldor's? When are we getting Eldor? I'm not opening up my Powers of Grayskull until I get the 3rd one. I'm pretty sure we're just getting the 3 this year. And then I'll open the 3 of them together. I have seen that people opened up her box. They come, the cards are special, and there's a box at the top where weapons come inside, and I saw that she doesn't come with anything extra, which that's kind of a disappointment. They could have threw something in there. Alright, coolness. Let's put them aside. Oh, and then I kind of like all of these together. They might look good on a different character when you add all the green stuff. Okay. Alright, here we have, is it April O'Neil? No, this is Teela. And part of her stuff fell off too. I guess it goes like this. I was commenting when I was taking these out of the package, how nice that these are. They don't make, usually I say they don't make weapons and accessories and like additional pieces the way that they used to, where the original Man-at-Arms, he had all this armor on and it just stayed on. It stayed on perfectly. And then all of the figures that we've gotten in newer years, the things keep falling off. And then I was like pulling this out and these things weren't falling off, and I was like, oh, maybe these ones are staying on really well, but this actually isn't the case now that I picked her up. They kind of do come off pretty easily. I guess you gotta find the right angle to clip it onto, but again, you have to be super careful with it. The coloring and the detail on this, I mean, this is all very 2000X. Maybe it's because Ninja Turtles are newer than Masters of the Universe and closer to 2000X, so that's why that look is coming on here. But yeah, total complete. It really is. It just looks like that look. But I love the colors. I love this turquoise and the orange together. Looks incredible. And what does she come with? If I can remember, and not, hopefully I showed all of the accessories. Comes with this shield and this sword. Like, this is a big sword for Teela to carry. I love these chain details again. The Egyptian style, like, loincloth that was very prevalent in the 2000X designs. I mean, I love worldly gods, and so even if it is earthly, I kind of don't mind, because those are the toys that I've been waiting for some toy company to make forever, and they don't seem to be making it. Her ponytail is articulated. I don't know what the best way to put it into motion is. And she also has 2 pegs on the back to put the shield, so she can have a shield. But I like her very much. I am very curious to see what she looks like underneath. I'm seeing that she's got unpainted Teela clothing on underneath, which might look really, really good. She might look like the white sorceress that came with Castle Grayskull, which I love so much. Probably my favorite Masters of the Universe figure if I had to choose one, because she's really cool, because she's simplified but awesome. I don't know, can I really say that? Every figure's my favorite when I'm opening them. Casey Jones is going to be my favorite when we get to him. Saving the best for last. Alright, we've seen enough, but I do have to clip her shield onto the back. It's weird though, because this white piece goes down past the spikes, so you kind of have to push it up to reveal that part. And then see if I can do this. It might not fit. It's kind of there's kind of a lot to fit under there. I think you have to push. No, there's nothing to go behind. Maybe it's supposed to go up in the air. No, it never goes up in the air. The handle always goes down to their bum. Yeah, it's kind of strange that they did that cape thing. It doesn't really fit on. Let's see how that's made. I think I could probably maneuver it better with some time. I think am I missing it? I take it off. I think I can. I think there's 1 peg in there. You probably can get a better fit, though. But I mean, that's what she looks like with the hunchback and a shield. It looks good. I like that they painted both sides of the rim. It's a good touch. And oh wait, well we've seen her with wielding everything together. She looks good. Her spike fell off. Let's get a good look at those. Very, very 2000X. Crazy. They did a lot of spike claws too, like that. A lot of detail, but not too much paint. So that's why I'm liking it. And then while we have them together, let's look at these two. I love how their colors match, and they look like that they're part of the same team. They're like, or a couple, or something like that. Yeah, they look really good together. Alright, but we're not ready for him yet. We gotta see what she looks like underneath all of this stuff. Take that off. The sword is so big. Have we seen the sword before? It looks familiar. And then, what's going on here? Is that a camera on her chest? I don't think so. I think it's a little more barbaric than that. And then, oh yeah, and the helmet doesn't come off. So that's where we're gonna... Whoa, what? I'm flying across the room into a bowl. Alright, let's see what's going on under here. The goddess, I was disappointed with the deco on the goddess not being simplified enough. So how simplified is this gonna be? Saw how that... I'm pretty sure you saw how the cape, I hope you saw how the cape is attached. I think they have that glued on. You can kind of see there's little places for it to go into there, like so, and then there's that peg. It clips into there. And this loincloth, which is so nice. Very Princess Leia from Jabba. And then when we put this together like this, what is this Teela body? Makes me want to go find a Teela head. Very cool. Something I don't like when they do is that this part, when they paint the skin on a figure, because when it chips away, it would make more sense for the clothes to chip away and there to be a hole in the clothes, but because if the paint chipped away on this part, then you would see white underneath. Well, I guess it would look like paint splatter on her body. But yeah, I prefer its skin. They paint the skin. They mold it in skin tone and they paint the clothes on, I think is what I prefer. But I like seeing this unpainted armor. It looks really good, and I like how everything is matching, which kind of look. We've got the silvery details on the boots. I guess is it a wash? I can't tell if that's white. It must be a white with silver wash. So it comes together, and then we've got the brown together, and then what does she look like with her head back on here? Which it's not going to make a lot of sense, because now that helmet looks out of place. But I like it. I like seeing the different details of the Teela buck made differently, and the She-Ra body they did completely different. So now everybody's got this smooth body, and they have little bodysuits, that rubber bodysuits that clip on over their thing. It's kind of, they might have to make another Teela to make them all consistent, and another Evelyn. Maybe they'll do it. They make so many of the same figures over and over again, and I'm here for it. I love every single one. This makes her ponytail able to go down better. So that is her. Now let's move on to the figure that I can't stop thinking about. I don't know, his helmet fell off. I mean, I'm sure you guys have seen it a million times, but let's not give anything away. So here he is, Casey Jones. He is not shirtless. The only one that can, Skeletor is the only one that can go shirtless. Casey Jones has painted on like sleeveless t-shirt turtleneck. It goes all the way up his neck. And this is what he's looking like. He's got a painted belt, black shorts, gray tights on, and the boot color. That's so crazy. Now, directly in the package, they had his hockey stick, which is so cool. So this is definitely made for him. Nobody else has this weapon, and it's translucent, which just, I mean, that just takes it to the next level, because I am translucent toy boy. Okay, this is bizarre that they didn't give him an extra hand. They gave him all these, I mean, wait, it's not necessarily true, but they gave him all these weapons, but they only gave him one holding hand. Now, I don't know his lore, but maybe he is a, what does it say on his card? Does it say he's like a weapon-wielding Michelangelo, Casey Jones, one-man weapons rack? That's what it says. I guess in the Turtles lore, he is a master of weapons, I'm thinking. It's a little black thing on here. Oh, I think I can get it off. It's packaging lint. Yeah, really cool spiked hockey stick. So good. So he's got his regular race bracelets on. And he's got the regular MOTU boots. I like that he's the standard buck. That's what's so good. Oh, we're still recording? Yeah. Oh, go. Okay. All right. And then so he's got a Castle Grayskull spear. Incredible. He's got this. This got to be a Jitsu samurai sword. Check that out. Very cool. We've definitely seen that before. And then he's got this backpack. Oh, so instead of a turtle shell, it plugs into the same way. But he's got a hockey kit, a hockey bag. Does it open? No, but it's got, oh man, it's a weapons rack. I think that out of all the weapons, this one is supposed to go in there, but maybe a different one. Oh, that looks so good. And he's got this helmet on, which we're not gonna reveal his face. And then this. So while I was opening these, and I think I opened him last, I was thinking to myself, I really miss the days where they had the little plastic surprise bags, because they came with so many weapons, but they were just like loose in. All of these figures come with so much. They're so awesome. But I was thinking how I missed the little bags, because they were like little surprise bags. And then when I get to him, he's got a little surprise bag in the back with so much more. Why does he come with so much? Why is this such a fantastic figure? Why are his boots this white and green weirdness? It must be like they must be like green sneakers with white shoelaces or something. So now he comes with a Jitsu chop-a-fist. I don't think he's got spring-loaded or anything. He comes with this. This looks familiar. Somebody has this. Maybe it was WWE that had this. The Undertaker? Whoever had it, it's so cool. Casted in metallic gray silver awesomeness. Oh, it's incredible. I mean, it matches his gauntlets and matches his mask. So good. Jace. He's got a hockey mask. And then last, we get another translucent sword, or axe. This had to come with one of the snake men or something. They wouldn't have made it just for him. Yeah, it looks kind of spooky. It looks like something. Who had this before? I'm pretty sure I didn't open any figure yet that has this. But look at this. Not only is it an axe for holding in your hand, it's also got a peg to become your hand. Like, I don't know what kind of morbid animal had this attached to him, but I mean, that is so cool. Now, something that we have to do. I mean, I don't know which, what, who, how. You put in. Oh. I'm gonna find him. It shows the hockey stick into. I'll show you. And when he has the hockey stick in there, does it keep losing? I keep losing him. It shows. It doesn't show anything in his hand. So let's load up his bag. So it does make sense that you would put the hockey stick in here. Is that the way they did it? Yeah, they put it up high. So it makes more of a presence. Okay, and you can shift it around. I think I would shift it backwards like so. And then I also gotta put this mallet in his hand. Check out that beast mallet. Incredible. Oh, and I haven't put on his. I guess he has to wear the glove. Oh, look, that just slips right on. I don't remember Jitsu's working like this. I think it's supposed to be for a closed fist, though. I don't know if that's going to squish up his hand, but it's a nice soft plastic, so it just goes on like so. But let's load up this amazing turtle shell backpack. Oh, look, and it's got a handle for carrying. Okay, we have to do that too. I have to show that first. Like, check that out. He's carrying it. Incredible. What incredible design and thought. Right, sword goes down in there. Spear goes down in there. Axe goes down inside here. That is so freaking cool. Coolness. Many weapons. Casey Jones. Incredible. I can't handle it. Let's strip him down and see what's the underlying figure look like. All right, look at all of this. I love the color. The color combinations are great too. We got gold, silver, translucent green. I can't handle it. So cool. All right. Oh, and then I didn't even mention he's got a man-at-arms like shin guard on. Did I lose one? Does he just have one? I guess they gave him so much it doesn't even. doesn't even show. Oh, it shows one on that. I mean, you're supposed to have 2 shin guards. It's just the way it is. Cool. I like when they do asymmetrical, like Man-at-Arms had all one side armored, but I like when, you know, it's a toy, so to balance things out, we got this, he's got the armor on this shin, and he's got the armor on this shoulder. In turtle pattern rivets. Rivets, that's the word I was looking for before. Okay. All right, okay, let's take them apart. So we got this coolness. We got this whole kit. Incredible. Let's see him holding that again. Yeah, he can hold it. He's got nice tight joints. He's holding it, moving it around. Oh, his wrist gave out. It's a lot of stuff to bear. All right, and then this thing works like the original, where you spike it in to pull it out. So let's take off this. Done in a really nice rubber, same as this one. Gold. I like this so much more than vac metal. And then his holster is done in the same way. So let's take this off. And I guess you have to take off his arms and probably his head. You're gonna, next time you see him, he's gonna have his toe. Oh, there we go. No, it's not true. Let's see what he looks like with his sleeveless muscle turtleneck on. And then we do the face reveal. There he is. Look at this mask. So cool. I love a toy with a mask. I don't know what it is. It goes back to Maskatron, Steve Austin's Maskatron. Change out faceplates. I mean, that's even better than masks, but I love masks and helmets, and oh man, they make the toy so much cooler. And this is no exception. Kind of Hannibal Hector, kind of so cool. And then this is his face. Is he Asian descent? He's got really black hair. He's got super 90s hair. He's got super Y2K hair. It's really black. He looks really cool. Yes. Turtleneck choice. Sleeveless turtleneck is a weird choice, but I guess it's some kind of like Under Armour kind of, you know, maybe I guess he needs to stay warm somehow. Very strange colored boots, but that green is so bizarre. I love it. And the blue is a little bit different. Kind of reminds me of the blue. Kind of same thing going on with that glow-in-the-dark Skeletor. This blue matches his shirt. So there we go. That is all of these crazy figures, which I really enjoyed opening and like them. I do like them stripped down, I have to say. A little too much paint deco. Skeletor looks fantastic with this cape on, like this. And then we got Teela, but I will be dressing them back and putting them into my Ninja Turtle bin. I don't know if Casey Jones is good or bad. I guess he's good. I think that really, when they put He-Man or they put Skeletor, just tells you which side they're on. I guess Casey's got to be good. Casey's good, right? He's a good guy, but he's a bad good guy. Like, he's a bad boy good guy. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks so much for watching. I love Masters of the Universe. Hopefully I do another video tomorrow, and I think I will. Until then, like, comment, share, subscribe. Until then.